Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. Hope you're having a good one. What's good, what's good, what's good? Whew. Tell me it has been a long day without telling me it's been a long day. Yeah, running a little bit late. It's okay. We'll survive. Promise. So, happy Friday. That's that good, good. That's that good, good right there. Daniel Coward 10, how are you? Just getting everything in line. Getting everything started for Friday flips. All right, all right, all right. What's good, what's good, what's good? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I know, I got the Harry Potter bug. My bad. If you are looking for a poll, that doesn't happen on Fridays. We don't do polls on Fridays. What we do is we discuss the news and how you see it, right? So today's news, good golly, Miss Molly. Captain Banana, how are you? Thank you very much. Thank you. And 8 paws, 2 feet. Yes and yes. Happy Friday to you too. Just saying. The color on this is just amazing, and the aroma just, ooh, so good. I smoked the glass and everything. Stephen Townsend. I have not seen that as of yet. Stephen Townsend. Let me go look at my notes, because I did hear some rumblings about some stuff. Templeton. Oh, be nice if I knew how to spell Franklin. It's not Freaklin. Just putting that out there for you if you ever need to spell something. It's not Freaklin. It's Franklin. Just saying. Just saying. So let's see. 10 crypto index ETF. There's one. Yeah, that's about the ETF. More about ETFs. There was something. So there was, I didn't hear that they're doing their own. I heard that they were partnering with the SUI Foundation on a digital asset strategy. Collaborating focuses on tokenized securities, leveraging SUI's blockchain for scalability and institutional grade digital asset solutions. That's what I heard. Hello, Bianca in the house. Hopefully I won't have to tell you to shut up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, young lady. Good golly, Miss Molly. MicroStrategy, one word, is creating an ETF. Don't know about that. Haven't heard about it. I have not even heard a whisper, so I'd have to go do some research. Don't know about that for sure. Enjoying potato salad with lots of mayonnaise. I'm enjoying straight rum. That is some good, good right there. Now, what else do we have? We've got MEXC leading in token listings. You would have thought it would be, Jupiter, let's say, but it's not. It's MEXC. All about the memes. All about the memes. I wish I could send you the screenshot on try Instagram. We haven't relaunched the site yet, and you'd have to be a member of the site to actually do all that kind of stuff. I will say to everybody, I will say this. Once we launch the new site will be a full-blown social media platform. There'll be separate groups, one for big baggers, one for baggers, one for junior baggers, and that's it. That's it. You must be a member. And what that means is we get to ditch a whole bunch. You guys have no idea how much spam I get on YouTube. It's a ridiculous amount of spam that I sit there and one of my team members or me, we sit there and we just click, 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 click to report the spam and move on. It's a ridiculous amount. Why? Because YouTube is free. We're going to be charging $1 a month. So $12 a year for a regular subscriber, right? For a bagger, a junior bagger is $6 a year or 50 cents a month. A big bagger is $120 a year. And my big baggers know they get a lot. Oh, and did I mention there's more coming? Just saying. Just saying. Oh my good gosh. Siri doesn't hate you. Siri just, it's searching through some personal problems. It's sifting through that. Crypto superiority. What's good? I don't think I've seen that name before. Over there on Instagram. What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? So, we've got a lot going on. As a community, we have a lot going on, right? We've got requests for a couple of my books to be made, audio books. I had somebody actually reach out to me and said I had better be doing the audio. Somebody else reached out to me and told me their friend is an actor. I know a lot of them that specialize in voiceovers. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. I have not made up my mind yet. I probably should, flip the book into being an audio book, so that we have both. But I don't know. I've not even come close to making up my mind yet. So that's where I am. I will tell you something else. We are working on the GMB 3 book. Well, I'm working on the GMB 3 book. I got to write it. So I know all the content. That's what's good. Laying out the content, putting the content in the right places, creating things that'll make you think, giving you tiny little mental exercises that'll make you do stuff and make you react. Because the whole premise of the Grow My Bag community is to help each other learn how to think. Right? Help each other with different tools, different tips, different tricks, sharing of information. That's what we're all about. This channel was created for my children. I have 4. Yeah, my 4 little angels. And so the idea was don't make them have to listen to daddy yap all the time. Give them content and useful tips and tricks in a way that they can consume it when they feel like it. So video. So, I might pass away and some of this stuff might be evergreen and they pass it down to the grandkids. This is a good way. Captain Banana says she would like an audiobook. Yeah, I know. You were one of the people that I thought about when I was thinking about the audiobook. I don't have a lot of time to read it myself. That's one of the problems. Another one of the problems is, I heard that a lot of people actually do not like AI audiobooks. Can you believe? But I found a way. I created an audiobook. It's probably only going to be on sale on the Grow My Bag website. But I created an audiobook. And I found that one of the reasons why people don't like audiobooks is because of all of the mispronunciations. So if you listen to your audiobook and revamp a word so you can say, oh, let me go take care of that. And so that it reads it phonetically and it sounds perfect when you do that. So you need 2 copies of your book, one for print and then one for audio so that the audio engine can actually read it and all that good stuff. So I've been testing that out. It's been working really, really well. Vish 13s, what's going on? So we've got Mexi leading token listings. We have Japan targeting unregistered crypto exchanges. Jupiter announcing a $580 million airdrop. And they just dropped the rules for that airdrop. So that's actually interesting. Bing X celebrates anniversary with growth milestones, saying, this, we hit this milestone, this milestone, this milestone. Bing X has been a player for a minute. So hat tip to them for making it this far. BitGet is going to burn 40% of BGB tokens. Pay attention to that. 40% are going to be burned. Now, woo, if that doesn't help drive the price up, then people don't know what they're doing. Then you have the U.S. Treasury and the IRS defining some rules currently, based on current laws, some rules on how to file taxes, crypto taxes, especially for those involved in DeFi, because that's the focus of these rules. Question though, new regime comes in and they've been talking about no taxes for crypto or no capital gains, but I got to see that happen because, do you know how many people would be rejoicing if that was the case? I'm just saying. I mean, thank goodness you don't actually pay for, you're not paying for your money. You'd be paying for the gains on that money. But if you didn't have to pay for the gains on that money, just saying. So we can see a rule change fairly quickly. So we'll see what happens. Other news. Cambodia approves stablecoins. Now, here's the crazy part. They approve stablecoins. What's up, Huskers? They approve stablecoins, but do not approve Bitcoin. What? Cambodia, what are you doing? What are you doing to yourself? You approve stablecoins, but not Bitcoin? Love my Yoda. What's going on? I'm sitting back and I'm just kind of going, clutch my pearls. Just, are you thinking at all? And really, are you okay? Are you okay, Cambodia? I'm just wondering. I'm asking for a friend. You might need some help. Then we've got some analysts are actually thinking that Bitcoin can crash all the way down to $60,000. I'm not trying to jinx it or anything. I'm just gonna let you people know straight the hell up. If Bitcoin was to drop that far, I would be a buying fool. A buying fool. Let Bitcoin drop down to 60 grand. I've got dry powder on the side. I will be, what? I'll be first online. Like it was a stripper on a Friday night. It's dead serious. I'd be buying Bitcoin. I would be buying Bitcoin. It's crazy. It's crazy. The IMF's doing. You think so? Because El Salvador clearly did not crumble. The deal with El Salvador for that $1.5 billion loan was, well, you got to pull back on your whole Bitcoin thing. And they said, sure. And as soon as they got the money, what they do? They went out and bought some Bitcoin. I'm just saying. Rick Ritchie, Japan rejected Bitcoin for a reserve too. It's not about rejecting for a reserve. It's not about rejecting. They did reject for a reserve, but I'm not worried about them rejecting for a reserve. You're allowing stable coins, but you're still banning Bitcoin. Like I said, Cambodia, are you okay? Are you okay? We need to get you some help. Maybe sit down with a therapist or something. Let me know. We're here for you. Captain Banana just cracks me up. You're killing me. Ty Dolla in the house. Stephen Townsend, stablecoin, one word, is controllable by the powers. Any fiat-backed stablecoin is, at least to a certain extent, right? When Venezuela said that we're gonna do trades of our oil and blah blah blah, what was the first thing that Tether did? Oh nah, US said you gotta have sanctions. We're not allowing that with Tether. They put the skids on that one. Like what? So yeah, there is a certain thing that's going on, because what's the only thing that stands between us and CBDCs? Well, yeah, some powerful altcoins, but also stable coins. I'm not a fan of stable coins. I'm not a fan. I'll use them if I have to, but I'm not a fan of stable coins, even Tether. Because although they're stateless, they're still influenced by all of the states around the world. Like I said, just look at the example that I gave you about how Tether was like, nope, sorry, Venezuela. We're not going to allow your wallets because what? Because the United States has sanctions against you. That's why. They were like, hey, we don't want to be kicked out of the U.S. Like, so, yo, dog, we're not going to be able to take care of you because, Tell me that's not funny. You cannot tell me that's not funny. So, it is what it is. So when I put my money to the side, am I going to be slapping it into stable coins? Probably not. Not unless I have to do something. Not unless I have to do something. Right? So it's going to be what it is. Oh my God. People need to stop. People texting me, and there's some wrong people texting me right now. Hello, Paula. And hello, Tadala. Love my Yoda. All right. So I'm just checking to make sure that I've said hello to everybody and I need to say hello to. We have a lot of people that sit on the sidelines that don't chat, that just like to listen. That's cool too. But I like to acknowledge people that are actually, chatting it up. Some of these conversations don't even involve me. It involves the community. I love that. Absolutely love that. Here's the community. Then you have Galaxy Digital, Steve Novogratz. Him and his team say that Ethereum's going to hit 5,500 by the end of 2025. Now, if you're like me and you're holding a bag of Ethereum, you should be looking at that and you're saying to yourself, okay, so what is Ethereum at right now? Ethereum is at around 3,400, 3,300, 3,400, okay? So that's a $1,600 increase. So you're about, what, 50% from here? So we're 0.5, right? 0.5x on top of. So you sit there and you're kind of like, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. You want to know why I created the GMB crypto tracker? So I could tell the difference between what people are projecting a coin to be. I'm just looking at right here, from here to its all-time high. What does it take? Little less than 25% for Ethereum hit its all-time high. Cool. Then they're saying, well, on top of that, we think it's going to hit 5,500. That's cute. That's cute. Still under 1x. I'm still not doubling my money. So, as much as I like Bitcoin, Ethereum, a couple other coins, they're not giving me an X. They're giving me money. Let's not get it twisted. They're giving me money. I love money. I love money. It's one of the few things on the planet that feels good, tastes good, smells good, all at the same time, even though it should not be consumed. So I like money. I like money. You can ask my mother. She'll tell you, oh, that boy loves money. She will tell you straight up. But I'm going to be looking at what kind of X can I get? What kind of X can I get? I invest in Bitcoin for one reason. Ethereum, Polygon, all my connective tissue for another reason. I know I've never said that before, but I've said it in pieces, but I haven't said them together. Bitcoin is one reason. I can leverage Bitcoin. All of the other coins that I believe, that I deem to be connective tissue, like a Polygon, like a Chainlink, right? I sit back and I go, oh, hold the phone. Aave, I hold the phone. I'm going to invest in those because everybody needs them. Maybe not everybody. Aave only has 64% of the DeFi market. All right, so 64% of these mofos need Aave. Cool. Not a problem. Not upset, right? But I'm going to buy those for the second reason. Longevity. Then the rest of them, you best be showing me some X's. And I don't mean your baby mama. You better be showing me some X's. 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x. I don't care. Show me something. I'm not here to make friends. I mean, in terms of money, you guys, that's different. But I'm not in it to make a little bit of money. I'm here to maximize my income. When I put my money to work, if you're only giving me 0.5x back, listen, you're a slacker. Ain't no room on this train for a slacker unless there's a reason why I'm buying it. See, I think Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few others are going to be around for a long time. A long time. I want you to stop and think about this. I mean, a lot of people don't think about it. Give me a moment, Ty. I'll get to that. A lot of people do not pay attention to, what coins are doing, what they can do, what they're capable of. They don't pay attention to it. They don't pay attention to a lot of things. I pay attention to every reason why I'm buying crypto. This is one of the reasons why I'm writing the book for GMB3, right? Do your own research, know your entries and exits, and invest deliberately. I need my money to make as much money as possible. Remember what I said last night? What's the difference between saving and investing? Saving is using your money to make somebody else money. Investing is using your money to make you some money. That's the difference. That's a mighty big difference. A mighty big difference. So when you look at putting your money in a bank, what you're looking at, what you're doing, they're giving you a slither of the money that they're actually making. Like what? Yeah, I ain't got time for that. My mother's probably going to say something about me using the word ain't, but it was the proper usage. It was the proper usage of the word. So when I look at coins, I'm evaluating a lot of different things. It's not just the fundamentals. It's how does it react to news? What would be a macro event for that particular coin? What would be a micro event for that particular coin? Right? 3 things right there. Micro, macro, right? And then just how does that coin normally react to news? Every now and then you'll see me do this on camera. It means I'm trying to get the rhythm of that coin. I'm trying to understand the rhythm of that coin. Everything on earth is based on rhythm, whether you believe it or not. There's a rhythm to it. So I listen for it. Even jazz has a rhythm. You can skeet and scat all over the place. Speed up, slow down, all that good stuff. There's a rhythm to it. There's a message in it. I pay attention to that. And I try to listen and understand for each coin. Because fundamentals are great, but crypto doesn't necessarily just move on fundamentals. Crypto will be affected by news, micro, macro. It will be affected by a macro event that affects an industry, a larger macro event that affects crypto in general, a micro event that affects it. How does it normally react to news? How mature is that crypto? Oh, so there's a story. A Solana co-founder faces misappropriation allegations. Solana co-founder Stephen Ackridge is accused of misappropriating his ex-wife's crypto holdings during divorce proceedings, raising governance concerns within the Solana community. Bruh, I'm going to say this straight up. How flippin' stupid do you have to be? You already can't use Solana for real-time transactions, and then you pull some stupid stuff like this? Now, will Solana weather the storm? Most likely. Most likely. But I sit back and I'm just like, you needed this like an extra hole at the bottom of your shoe in the rain. Like what? That's Crocs in the rain in the fall. Not cute. Dumb as dirt. So yeah, that's going to open up concerns. That is a micro event. It's only going to affect Solana. Now I want you to pay attention to who's nipping at Solana's heels. Toncoin, Sui, Cardano. Oh, you don't have to talk about XRP because a couple of weeks ago, XRP just flushed the toilet on them. Stopped by the house, had their dinner, left dirty dishes, and took their wife along with them. Like what? Yeah. Dumb is dumb. Amanqua, what's going on? What's good? So back to Ty Dollar. I swapped some RWAs for more solid AI plays. 2025 belongs to AI and memes. Excuse me. You're probably going to slap me or want to slap me. I wouldn't have given up my RWA stuff, depending on what it is. Even let's run with the idea of what you're saying is absolutely true. Okay? Let's run with that. Okay? That, Next year, AI, it's going to be all about AI and memes. Let's run with that. This year, 2024, was about memes. Next year is going to be about AI, D-pins, and freaking RWA. And RWA at some point is just going to blow everything else out the water. Everything. Oh, Franklin Templeton. Wasn't it Benji? Didn't they create Benji? I knew I would think about it. I knew it would hit me. Yeah, Franklin Templeton launches Benji tokenization platform on Ethereum, expanding blockchain innovations. Yeah, it was Benji. It was Benji. I don't think there is a stable coin. But anyway, back to Ty. Ty, my man. Let's run with the idea that you're correct. Let's just pretend that meme coins didn't happen in 2024. They're going to pop off in 2025 along with AI. Cool. Okay. RWA is going to be the biggest space in crypto by far. Why not? By the way, everybody, Ty is one of my big baggers, so we have conversations like this all the time. Why not? What's my man? Why not drop a little on RWA? Because what RWA is now is just a test bed. It's going to grow up. Do you remember when Doge came out? It was 0.000000000 something. Remember that? And now it's point whatever. I'm just saying that RWA is a real world asset tokenization is going to be huge. Huge. You're talking about everything being tokenized. I was going to drop an article this morning about how there's a new GPU tokenization platform. Buy, sell, trade, GPU time. Lease, GPU time. Wow. That's some ish right there. So I'm just saying, I don't know that I would have. Yes, RWA is very volatile right now. That's right. So how do I judge RWA? That's the real question. How could one judge RWA opportunities? That is the real question. Who's doing RWA right now? I just told you how Franklin Templeton has the Benji platform built on Ethereum. There are other platforms that are coming out by institutions that are leveraging whatever coins. Look at what institutions are doing that and how they're making that happen. That's how I'd start evaluating RWA. I'm not giving up any of my RWA stuff. Just saying. You want to know who's a big player in tokenization? I talk about them all the time. Chainlink. Chainlink. DeFi. Chainlink. That's why I'm saying we should pay strict attention, close attention, not acute, but close attention to who's doing what and how. You want to know who's missing from those conversations? But they're all so big, it's going to be an Ethereum killer. Who? Solana. Solana. Why? They cannot be depended upon for real-time transactions. So yeah, I'm not getting rid of any of my RWA. If I want to buy something else, I will have to go get money. Every year I reevaluate my slots, probably like once a quarter. I reevaluate my slots, the number of slots, what's got a slot, what shouldn't have a slot. I rebalance once a month. I look to see, do I need to rebalance? 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 The same way that, you could be judging your stocks. Should I be rebalancing? Give you an example. Berkshire Hathaway owned a controlling, a reportable interest in Bank of America, right? And then they decided we're getting the hell out of banks. So they did that. And they sold off Bank of America in huge chunks, so that they could come under that 10% cap. Bank of America decided we're going to buy back our stock, which thrust Berkshire Hathaway back into, you got to report it. You know what Berkshire Hathaway did? Nah, son. And they sold more. Rebalancing. Most people buy crypto and they don't think about what percentage of my portfolio, of my crypto portfolio is this. I haven't spoken about it in a long time, but you're going to have, hopefully, you're going to have a diverse portfolio of holdings. Stocks, bonds, options, crypto, businesses, real estate, business, but a different kind of business. And you're going to have to decide what percentage of your portfolio should be X, Y, and Z. And you're going to have to decide when those percentages change, my real estate went up, or my crypto went up, or this, that, the other. Is it time for me to rebalance? What are the triggers that should tell me it's time to rebalance? Big thought. You don't like Ledger anymore. How come you don't like Ledger anymore? Seriously? Why not? What'd they do to you? Did they eat the last cookie? And you wanted that cookie really bad? Was that it? Hold on, Stephen Townsend. Check out this. So I don't. We have rules when we talk about crypto, and we should develop rules for when we talk about stocks. What's the stock about? What's the stock, market cap? What are the other players in that, for that stock, so on and so forth. So we have a better idea about why you're telling everybody to look at this particular stock, especially if it's OTC, because anything OTC I think is a shill game, and we don't shill here. So I'm just trying to figure that one out. Ledger, not user friendly, and their customer service is non-existent. Ooh. I feel you. I get it. Who has a better, all right, so I assume that you're probably going to go and you're going to do some research and you're going to see who has a better customer service package or whatever. I use my Ledger. I don't connect it to that password saving thing that they have, but I like my Ledger. I actually understand it pretty well, so I'm fine with it. I tend to think that every product out there is going to have a flaw. Depends on what flaws you're willing to put up with. Sort of like a car, right? You get into a car, they all have gas pedals. Well, they don't all have gas pedals, but you know what I mean. They all have pedals and shifts and all that good stuff. Which one do you like? Which one fits you and your driving style? So it's going to be the same with a non-custodial wallet. It's going to be the same for a hardware wallet. You got to pick out what works best for you. But I get it, though. Trust me when I tell you, I get it. If a user interface pisses me off too much, I'm done. I am absolutely done. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about it. All done. Understand. I got you. Just making sure I don't miss anybody. I only say, okay, got that. Got that. Rick Ritchie, what's good? You said BlackRock has Ondo. BlackRock, did they invest in Ondo? I don't know that they invested in Ondo. I don't know if BlackRock actually invested in Ondo. But I actually don't even care about Ondo. I don't think BlackRock owns Ondo. Like Ondo is their product. They might have invested in it, but I don't think they own Ondo. And I have nothing against Ondo. I just didn't see a reason to create a slot for Ondo. Right? I do everything, I have slots. If I have an opening, I'll be looking to fill that opening. Ondo was going to be that opening and then not. You want to know who got an opening before Ondo? Sorry to be so rude, but this is when I tell Bianca, shut up, Bianca. She knows. She knows. Yeah, Toncoin got a slot before Ondo. Ondo still hasn't gotten a slot. Ondo still has not gotten a slot. That is so good. And I don't drink rum straight. That's a really good rum. Oh. I'm making a bunch off it. Found it on my journey. That's why I said something. Okay, cool. No. Don't. Pause. I'm not saying you shouldn't say anything. I'm saying that when you bring it to the larger group, when you bring it to the community, there's a little bit more information we need to have so that we can quickly evaluate, is this particular asset, stock, bond, treasury, whatever it is, crypto, whatever it is it worthy of me doing extended research into it? Right? If somebody says to us, oh, hey, I bought it. I mean, we can't verify that you bought it, but you say, I bought it. These are the reasons why, right? You know what I mean? They're into this, da, 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 da. Okay. Somebody might look at that stock and go, oh, okay, I'm going to look into that. I personally don't mess around with OTC. OTC stocks, I don't even think about touching that. Penny stocks, nope. Not at all. Not at all. A lot of OTC stocks are there. Why? For reverse IPOs. Have to go. Husband is in date night mode. Enjoy your evening, everyone. Paula, I hope you have a great time. But for all those that might be interested, you could check out that stock. I'm not going to check out that stock. As soon as you said OTC, I was like, nah. That's like me looking into a meme coin that was just launched like 3 hours ago. Yeah, no, I'm going to stay away from that. And unless somebody had a crystal ball and they were able to come down to me and go, hey, you want to get in on this? There's not enough of a track record for me to get in on it. And in the OTC space, if there's too much of a track record, you've been OTC for too long. Right? So I think about stuff like that. Thanks for the tip, but I do think about stuff like that. I don't mind when people bring ideas to the table. There's nothing wrong with that. I will state how I feel about it, but then everybody else in the community is their own person and should be doing their own research, should be understanding their entries and exits, and should be investing deliberately. So, Stephen Townsend, I'll give you an example. We were having a big bagger meeting, and all of us are sitting there, and one of the big baggers said, yo, I bought into this particular crypto. And then he went into every reason why he bought into that crypto, including he happens to work someplace that's leveraging that crypto. And I was like, dog, and ever since he opened up his mouth about that crypto, I want to say like 2 weeks later, the crypto just started going like this. Hasn't stopped. Has not stopped. So that's the joy of having big baggers, because big baggers are doing research. We're digging in. Some of us are learning. Let me take that back. All of us are learning from each other. We talk about what we've picked, what we haven't picked, why we picked it. I mean, one of us went into why they picked another coin, and it was that coin, although there's nothing wrong with that coin, it wasn't on any one of our radars. Not one of us. And I sat there and I was like, and it's a well-established crypto. I'll tell you what it is. It was Tezos. The first one was Peak. This one's Tezos. And no, I wasn't on my radar. It wasn't on anybody's radar. And what happened? Man, I wanted to hit Ty Dolla with some freaking small snowballs. I mean, he called it. He called it straight up. He was like, "Yo, I got some of this. This is why I got some of this." And it took off. It didn't just take off. It took the hell off. The other one was Mr. Big. Yo, I'm getting in on this one. This is why. I mean, think about this. You're working someplace, you're into crypto, and your place of work is now in bed with this crypto, is leveraging this crypto. What? Went through the whole reason why. Before he went through all of that before he said, "Oh yeah, not my company, we're using it." I was done. I was damn. And like I said, within 2 weeks after that, not on our radar, on our radar. Not on our radar, on our radar. Wow. Wow. So we don't always have tips. Sometimes we just have some shared research. Sometimes we just have perspectives. But I'm telling you now, that monthly video conference call is no joke. It is no joke. It's a private video conference call between all of us. And we dig deep. I hear you, Ty. You got lucky with it, but you did research, man. You can call that as lucky as you want. At the end of the day, it's all luck, right? At the end of the day, you still have a 50-50 chance this thing is going to make money or it's not going to make money. You know? Side note, is it weird when the MC of a coin is half of the volume? That would raise a red flag for me, but then I'd have to look at other stuff to see if it's a real red flag or not. But it'd be one of those. So yeah. Right? New Baz for life. What's going on? Everybody, I will tell you this. Friday Flips is a different kind of deal. We talk about stuff, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Steven just brought up, Steven Townsend brought up a stock that he wanted to let everybody know about. He's not saying go get it. He's saying, yo, you should go do your own research on that. I've been making money off of it. You should go do your own research on that. It's why we're here. It's why we're here. Rick, right? Rick, it's not luck if you do the research. It is not luck if you do the research. You could be wrong. That's okay. To be wrong is okay. Right? It's okay to be wrong. But if you do the research and it doesn't work out, you can say, well, I did the research. Now let me go look to see, maybe I messed up on the research. Or maybe there was a macro event that I could not foresee. A lot of people mess up on that. I'll say it again. Maybe there was a macro event or even a micro event that I could not foresee. In project management, we call that an unknown unknown. Comes out of nowhere. It's not a risk that you can account for. Right? Sometimes you look at a coin and you go, well, if Solana has another network problem, Solana's going to come crashing down. Or this coin, blah, 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 blah. You see, you're identifying risks. There's some risks you just cannot identify. You cannot account for them. They just pop up. It happens. But if you do your own research and you feel good about making a purchase and it goes south, don't feel bad about that purchase. Go look to see how it went south, why it went south. Go look to see, well, I did my research. Where did I miss? But don't get stuck on where did I miss. First question should be, did I miss? Because again, unknown unknowns. Don't beat yourself up over, past failures. Take the time to be smart enough to learn from them. Feel me? Hope you do. Joaquin in the his house. A new meme idea. Joaquin, go stand in the corner, man. Go stand in the corner. And Rick Ritchie, you go with him just because you laughed. Just because you laughed. You know, Ty, you're in the corner too. I wish Jay Henson was here. We definitely have the GMB corner crew. Like, this is ridiculous. In one shot, in a single shot, Joaquin just pops on and just destroys everything. I come off a serious topic, and what am I hit with? I'll read it to you. A new meme idea called Elmer with tons of his cartoon images. The ticker would be FUD. I can't. I just can't. And then here comes Rick talking about, I'll bring the party favors. Bruh. You guys. Oh my God. Ugh. Holy moly. You know what's crazy? What's crazy is we always have somebody pop off. Somebody's gonna get sent to the corner. And there are the usual suspects, and every now and then, I mean, even 8 Paws got sent to the corner once. And she's innocent. She's an innocent. But all of y'all, I am taking this to mean that all of y'all at any point in time can get sent to the corner. Holy moly. Elmer, FUD. Yuck. I can't. I just can't. You know what? I'm gonna take a sip of this good. Rick Ritchie talking about, I'll bring the party favors. Bruh. Really? With friends like this, who needs enemies? Oh, as a reminder, Joaquin, get my dates right. What'd you say? January 18th to February 2nd, give or take. There will be a meetup in New York. There will be a live and in-person Grow My Bag community get-together. Just because Joaquin is for sure going to be in town. So whoever else is going to be in New York City, we will announce here the day that we're going to meet, the time that we're going to meet, the place that we're going to meet. And it's going to be on. We'll be able to meet each other in person. Just saying. You'll be able to press the flesh and actually see me live. You know what? I might even shave. Maybe put some lotion on because his hands are looking busted. I was washing dishes. Give me a break. No, I will definitely. Ty Dollar, I remember you said that. We're going to announce it right here. When it happens, when it's going down, we'll let everybody know. We'll try to give as much time in advance as possible because that's what we're all about. But yeah, that could be the first one. Just saying, it would be freaking awesome. What else? Rick Ritchie, I think you're even worse than Joaquin because you're actually like, I'll go to the corner, but I'm going to bring the party favors. Man, Let me see. Do we have any other news? Yes, we do, because I got to change the subject because you guys are horrible. Meme coins and community trends, significant activity and valuation changes driven by community engagement. People are loving memes. Imagine that. Still, after all this time, people are still loving memes. Also, did you know that $1.7 billion has been lost to private key theft? Private key theft. You must protect your keys. You must. Right? It's a big deal. Lex Luthor in his house. What's going on? What's good? Highest conviction coins to do minimum 5x from here. You'd have to look at the GMB crypto tracker for that. It will actually tell you, out of the top 250 coins, what can do 5x, or whatever. So just saying. You can do your own research and figure that one out. Just putting that out there for you. Just putting that out there for you. What else do we have? We've got the Solana co-founder. I told you about that. $1.7 billion lost to private key theft is amazing. And that's just in 2024. Got a lot of people sitting there kind of going, what? Just in 2024. Excuse me as I devour this piece of chocolate. Just saying. So yeah, that's no joke. Pay more attention. Pay a lot more attention. Anthony Pompliano, he's saying he's seeing a lot more Bitcoin tailwind in 2025. Saying that the inflationary pressures and increasing institutional interest will act as significant tailwinds for Bitcoin. Yep. I still think that we could hit $1 million by the end of the year. If we get the expected legislation, yeah. I'll be frank with you. I'm surprised that it's not going up now. Actually, I'm not surprised. Why? Because Gary Gensler's still there causing trouble. Still there doing dumb shit. Ooh, excuse my language. Oh, my mother's going to slap me for that. I let that one slip. Oof. I know, it's Friday. It's Friday. She's not going to care. She's not going to care. My mother's shorter than I am. You know what she'll say? Bend down over here so I can slap you, boy. That's what my mother would say. Straight up. She would absolutely say that. I think you should do the audio book in your own. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Oh, yeah. My mom would be very glad. Listen, I'm not doing an audiobook just because my mom would be glad. You know how much time it takes to do an audiobook? C4 Bangalore, what's going on? It takes a lot. It takes a lot on helium. Oh, my God. You know, Joaquin, nobody said you could come out of the corner. I can actually see your face giggling right now. You need to take your little behind back in the corner. Eddie Murphy would make it more popular. I actually can do Eddie Murphy's voice. When I was younger, I was so funny. Kids used to call me Murphy as a nickname. But yeah, nah, I'm probably not going to do it myself. I'm probably not. I'm either going to use AI or hire an actor, and most likely I'm going to use AI because I know how to do the whole technology thing, so I can cheat. Joaquin wants me to do it in my voice, but on helium. You should be put in the corner for like weeks at a time, sir. Weeks at a time. I am thoroughly embarrassed. Thoroughly embarrassed. Oh, with friends like this, who needs enemies? I keep telling you. Pig butchering. Pig butchering scams account for $3.6 billion in crypto fraud losses this year alone. $3.6 billion in losses. What's pig butchering? Social and, social attacks to get your keys. I mean, I'm just sitting back and I'm just going, what is that? It's really just social engineering attacks. They're just hammering you like that. Set you up and then pig butchering. They lead all the pigs into a funnel and then one by one, just like cows, one by one. So yeah. We all need to be a lot more careful with our security postures. A lot more careful. One thing that I do for security posture, I don't keep much. I keep like maybe 1, 2, 3, nothing more than 5% of my digital assets on centralized exchanges. And even then, it's only because I'm going to do another transaction or it's another step in a transaction. There's always something going on. And it's never just set. It's always moving. So at any given time, you never have more than 5% of my digital assets going through a centralized exchange because I don't use them, not even close, for all my transactions. Not even close. Yeah. C4 Bangalore, dude. Yo, Joaquin, at the first thing out of Joaquin's mouth landed him straight in the corner, man. Straight in the corner. Some people, it's like he's got it decorated already. Got his comfy couch and everything. He just lives in the corner. Just lives in the corner. Him and Henson just live in the corner. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, but all jokes aside, we need to be a little bit more careful with our security posture. Know where your keys are. If you're gonna wind up passing it along to somebody, put it in a safety deposit box, fireproof, do something so that your keys are safe. Your keys are safe. And you keep it moving. Just saying, you want to make sure that things are correct. You want to make sure. You could have them etched on a card. You could write it down. Me, I like etching things. I have a little Dremel and I can actually engrave things myself. So I can write out the words and everything, put that on a piece of metal and toss it into a safety deposit box. Probably not going to melt. Just saying. Just saying. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that we need to be doing, and that's one of them. Anyway, this is the last Friday night flips of this year, because New Year comes Wednesday morning. New day. It's a new day. New year. Bulls make money. Bears make money. Pigs get slaughtered. Captain Banana nailed it. That's exactly it. You can make money on the down market. You can make money on an up market. Pigs just get slaughtered. That's the way it is. Anyway, everybody, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. If you like what I'm doing, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping a new video. If you're over on Instagram, you need to pay attention to what's going on over on YouTube, because there's a whole long chat that's going on over there. And I don't always have everything going on where people listen to me. I know, Bianca, right? It's going to be a new year. If you really want to know what's going on in crypto, become a big bagger. We've got benefits for big baggers now, and there are going to be more benefits coming. A lot more. Everybody, I will be back Sunday. Okay? You're going to hear me. You're going to hear from me before New Year. That's why I'm not saying Happy New Year. You guys might not be around, but I will be here. So I'll be back on Sunday. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, in between the football games, all that good stuff. And I'll be working on my book all weekend. Like I said, I'm working on a new book. I got a bug about doing this next book about the GMB 3, Ham's house. And I'm rocking and rolling with it. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I'm having a lot of fun. It's practical information about doing your own research, for which we already have a class, knowing your entries and exits, for which we will develop a class, and investing deliberately, for which we will develop a class. So I know a lot of people have been asking me, hey, what about the classes? What about the classes? What about the classes? When we launch the new platform, we will also be launching the classes, including a self-study that was created specifically for Captain Banana. Because she was like, listen here, I am not sitting in your live class. I am not doing that. Give me a self-study, please. I spoke with the team and they all thought it was a great idea. I thought I'd be doing live classes. They were like, yeah, sure, you can still do live classes. But a lot of people like self-study. So we developed it. The only thing we're waiting for is to actually drop it on the new platform. That's it. Anyway, everybody, I hope you have a great night. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for allowing me to share what I have to share. Everybody have a great night.